You. Anyway, and that's why you alone represent the wood in I'm a fire. Go pull in the length to give you whatever you desire. Lifetime service, none of we not gonna retire. We pushing up, and yeah. Hold my hands, let's play and dance together now. Cause you are my.
A moment of silence.
This is the City Breakfast Show.
Mad move. I got thing where I go and there. When the body broke and shot, make man know this to walk past. My day, say she go give me the body, yo. She don't want no money, oh. My day, you look it here, but I'm sorry, I if you all go, make no matter what I don't go. I'm gonna take you like a Stonebwoy. But we went out of Stonebwoy. Not strong down, fit cast Stonebwoy. Come cool life. But they shall die. But they so life. Deal with it in the matter. Deal with it. I got you where I go and there. When the body broke and shot, make man know this way pass. My day, say she gon' give me the body, yo. She don't want some money, yo. My day, into the yard. Anti-Carola. Don't let it go. Don't fool everybody, don't take it for you. Plug it in, don't cut off the flow. Like radium, nobody have to know. Yo. I the ball so me I'm low. Yo. I feel that day in a cheeky that song is not advisable to be playing around this time. We just moving, man. Hey, big she follow me on Twitter. She be the #1 fan on Twitter. Yo. Next thing she want number to call and put me on loudspeaker. Yo. Bad boy me no wonder, cause I know where them things they are go end up. Yo. See the girl them up today. Anything them do, them I go update. Facebook, baby, Twitter off late. Nah race, no more Telegram. So the whole of them are gone on Instagram. Some they on the Twitter and Instagram. You see how the things set, the world I get smaller now. So see when I say to them, give it to them. Give it to them. The iPhone thing, give it to them. Give it to them. The iPhone thing, give it to them. Give it to them. Kuda RLT, kuda Samsung thing. Hey, give it to them. Give it to them. Kuda raw thing, kuda. Hey, alright, I'm alive to see morning light. Oh yeah, count your blessings. No one will tell them I'm counting. You see me from nothing to something. Many girls on my TL. Some of them sending me DMs. Say I love you, hey, and I'm crushing on you. Hey, are you sing I got to them? I wonder if me I use voodoo. Oh yeah, back to the matter. Open and tell them the case. Instagram, Twitter, get out the place. Every girl one day pop the place. Me see them face Photoshop and I edit them face, but I love them same way. For them, the bad man pay for it. And the way they miss a woman way, so me still have to check them days. Queen nam, house nam, queen nam.
The city's biggest conversation.
Forget you one. Alright. You know what time it is. Nah, boy. Yeah. Yup. The nation. Yes. Ah, boy. Stonebwoy. and Kasa. Let's talk do more. Me a roll up meeting in a Ghana. So you know what them they spread rumor. Rasta Team Ghana. They only get to you them from Honolulu to Ghana. See, so we they burn 2 more. I agree in a me nose it on ya. Any man just stop, we shine, we no work with them. And not them where we a work with. Any man just stop, we shine, we no work with them. And not them where we a work with. Bafira, la la li li la lo, la 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 li li la lo le. Bafira, I just come up my eye 'cause I see many past this one. Bafira, la la li li la lo, la 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 li li la lo le. Bafira, I just come up my eye. Many past this one. Many rise, many fall, many price, many dull, many sacrifice. But some get all, some they wrap it up to go PayPal. Anyway, so long as we live and pray, God now lead we astray. So me not look back, me not take chat, me just a kill them in a million ways. La la li la lo, la la li la lo le. Bafira, I just come up my eye 'cause I see many past this one. Bafira, la la li la lo, la la li la lo le. Bafira, I just come up my eye 'cause I see many past this one. Yeah. Me shots in a Twitter and you say you perform me 1 month for years. So you have a fever. Then a free show book was say you share baggy jeans and the twat. Party so bad. Antama. You to me from Tama. Was shooting young Tama. Boys are playing. Yeah, this a one Tama. I can wash Santa. I bet to Santa Namuya with Wunia, Yena Huga Tow. Tieni Pando and Kati and Pobebo. Yabe Yadi and the penny the soul. Will be fine when the second said the wall. That to me to Papa Media. Mampo. As I would be back. Down for what time for the bow? Manko, and then I would the above, so made the number. La la li la lo, la li la lo, Bafira. I just come out my eye, 'cause I see many past this one. Bafira, la li la lo, la li la lo, Bafira. I just come out my eye, 'cause I see many past this one. Bafira, la li la lo, la li la lo, Bafira. I just come out my eye. 'Cause I see many past this one.
This is the City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
Yo, Tony up, guys, Tony up.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Oh, the rhythm, yeah, sweet. So that you never mother the Christmas and beyond. You know, see, so tell all the girl them to come join us. Hey, DJ. Me say that Junior eat. Pull up. Slap one every street. Pull up. Every time girl want it. I don't know about that we are give them down. Pull up. Me say that Junior eat. Pull up. Slap on every street. Pull up. Every time girl want it. That tap up on top. We are give them guys in know that Junior mad up. Inna the Gaza, inna the gully, it turn up. Alliance actors, them a give me thumb up. Head concussion, one tell Russian say what. I gonna me band man a African boy and they see me and the girl them na bother ask why and me. Them a rate me no lack of no blie. Allow them to come get a right. 'Cause the reading my bad, no soft, not easy. I got hot on them, make them get busy. Necessary evil, can't refuse it. Boom bang in at the party. Now and then. Hey, pull up. Hey, oh, no, no, me say that too. Hey, I did pull up every day. Oh, Dana, pull up. They tell me they be me. Afro dance, I'll pop, baby, me, ain't baba, bounce and twist. Hey, baba. Pull up. They tell me they be me. Afro dance, I'll pop, baby, me, ain't baba, bounce and twist. I coulda be a gunto, I coulda be the flip. Bubble up on the waistline. Don't watch nobody, can dance on the cry. Coming at me. What's for me a wine? That sanya sweet like sugar cane wine. Easy no baby, no broke that spine. Make sure it no get out of line. Cause no fat and bad girl. Them a love that sanya crucial. Fight up beat them bad like ritual. And I eat a the daily special. Run road. Me a run road. My song them my daughter road. In every nook and cranny. Be a girl them a want me. Can me make them catch up the code. You see it? Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Every time girl want it. Pull up. Hey. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Afro dancer, papa, be me. Yeah, me there.
Okay, before he talks, let's do top skanker. The guys here, you know, some people you introduce them by calling their name. Other people you just drop the music.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. Yes, the reputation precedes them. Top skanker. Skibidi bang 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 bang. I will tell them this morning. Stone God again, Top skanker. And anytime we pass through, the whole of them know I go on. They know it's fire. Anytime we pass through the face of the whole of them. Top skanker. And then we shut down the place and the whole of them know that I'm a. Can't quench, stand out. Under the top skanker, Accra to Sri Lanka, Tivoli, Jamaica, flanker. See me as a kaka, me big like a ship, same time me a the anchor. What am I gonna do? Them don't catch the cancer, me a the answer. When me pass through, it's a bonanza. Chili and load in a tanker. Hey, top skanker. Anytime we pass through, you let them know I got it. I think the giant smile to the face of the whole of them. Dove younger. We shut down the place and the whole of them know that I'm a hammer. When we say can't cool, can't quench, can do the ghetto youth of a dream again. Skanking happy, sit again. More fire we are put again. When we tell them same flame, ghetto youth of a dream again. Music happy, sit again. More fire we are put again. Same, watch a pattern up. Like the Grand Godzilla, I am the killer, killing every negative and bad mind filler. Soul healer, musical dealer, selling faster than cock and coke and tequila. We are run dancer. From out of a Simon to the world, our name them a call. Original top skanker. Big ups the fans them in Gambia and Dakar. Every ghetto should know you a star. No matter where you come from, the whole of we are one Africa. Skank it. Then anytime we pass through, the whole of them know I go on. Love younger. I bring the giant smile to the face. Bernardi. We shut down the place and the whole of them know that I'm a Natani. Can't quench, can don't get to youth of the gym again. Skanking of the sit again. More fire we are put again. Hey, same flame. Get to youth of the gym again. Music of the sing again. More fire we are put again. Same flame. Like the one Godzilla, I am the killer, killing every negative and bad man filler. So healer, musical dealer, selling faster than crack and coke and tequila. We are run dancer. From out of a Simon to the world, no one name them a call. Original top skanker. Big up the fans them in a city FMDs and bar to remember. We don't know how this I wanna shot like fire. A 24th of December, you know, the whole I know for come out of
That was introduction. The first time I heard you speak Pato, I thought you were joking.
Yeah, man.
Rasta man. It's just the blue in the thing. It's good to see you.
Thank you very much.
It's amazing. Where do I even start?
Congratulations on your awards and on the teachings on the religious things.
Yeah, man.
You proper.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bernard. Like, you know,
it's great
educators,
to have you.
You know.
Thank you, bro.
The teachers, we're happy.
Thank you.
I'm honored.
I can't believe you've done this in the limelight for only 6 years.
Yeah. I've been here for a while. I only started early, so it looks like I just came into the scene like a couple minutes ago. I released my first song when I was 15 years in SS1.
Ooh.
So I had actually coupled up my thorough underground days with senior high school. So then it's not really obvious. So from senior high school 1 to like completed, I was juggling that with proper underground days where I met Samini before I completed senior high.
So you once you were in school, you were doing this?
Absolutely.
So we just started hearing of you from 2012. But by that time,
But 2009 was when I released. It was when I recorded Over the Hills and Valley from Mountain Top to the Gully. Sing this. And then Irene Logan, a song with Irene Logan came out. My Girl from the Ghetto recorded in 2010. Yes, and then, you know, that was where the speed started.
So you got an acceleration drive after that.
Right. So yes.
Amazing. But you've been doing this long, maybe 11 years.
True,
maybe
because
11 years.
from senior high school, as you know.
Was this what you always wanted to do and be?
At the point, it became the only option. There are several options, but this is art and entertainment, and this is creativity for my soul. So I did this for fun, for recreation purposes still, and will always contribute to, because those were the times where you find teacher come to class and teach music and dance. I don't think if they do it anymore, you know what I mean? They teach, come and lash you too, so you have to. So at that point, those times were my favorite times, you know. I was a good student, but that's the time that everybody churns out the best out of them, because this is like, no teacher is going to be on you to cane you or something. You actually give out your best, you know what I mean? So I never left writing, singing, sports. I never left
all those things.
But at a point in time, those were the only options that were looking right in front of me. So I had to give it the best.
Why do you love Ashaman so much?
Yeah, man. If for no reason at all, that is where I was born. If for no reason at all, that is where I was born. So literally, I have to represent and push the name to the heights, because growing up, I know that it's been the stigma around Ashaiman is scary. It had its advantages and its disadvantages as well. The advantages were that you don't mess with any Ashaiman boy anywhere globally, okay, nationally. Once you hear Ashaiman boy, you're like, oh, bruh. Oh. You know, so that actually helped us in some way. So even the weakest of us could be like, yeah, me, I be Ashaiman boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, so by so doing, one way or the other, we all became tough. We all became
What was life like in Ashaiman?
I grew up in a very decent home. You know, strict father, you know, loving mother, siblings. So it was typical, and then privileged, not to be poor, and wasn't rich either. So grew up attending one of the best primary schools, junior high schools in the neighborhood.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That was how and then church boy as well.
Okay.
So,
did you do many music in church?
Oh yeah. Children choir.
Okay. So it was always there. The thing was there from the beginning.
From the beginning, and so it was only a little diversion that I did, so that I don't, you know. Now as I grew up, I became wiser, because when I was a child, I used to think like a child, and maturity has no age limit. You know, you see me. So I think I learned all these things along the way, and by this talent that I have, I was not going to limit it to only Christians. There are so many people in the world, not only Christians, so I have to spread it across to be me. And in its most natural state, I'm Rasta.
Rasta man.
Just saying, you know, like, and in its most natural state, this is who I am.
I mean, all of us
appealing to
growing
everybody.
Up. Let me talk to me about who. Did you listen to Bob Marley and those kind of people? How did you become Rasta?
Oh, just to say, I mean, to repeat, like in its natural state, you know, everybody will refer to Rasta for natural, ital and things. So that literally means natural, in my raw state as I come, without religious tag. You know, this is me. You know what I mean? You might call it Rasta, but I don't think there's any tag to me now. I grew up listening to music, literally. I loved that, any music that would, because of the upbringing, like I love to learn, I love to know where I go on. So I had the opportunity to be around hip life influence around them time there in 1997. You know, 99 or Bravo had them on there. So listening to radio and all them there, I could relate to reggae music more and any other form of music, yes, but reggae had touched a certain part of me. So in 2004, when I got the opportunity to go on radio the first time to sing, on Kasahari Adom FM. There were boys, so they'd call you and say, okay, freestyle, let's hear what you can do before we put you on air.
Just like that.
So at the time, I did raga, I rapped, and I sang. So I was on standby. One other guy came, did rap only. Another guy would come and do. There were more rappers, so they paired them with rappers. And then now, there was one guy who also did dance or tried to raga or something, so they paired me with him.
Okay.
So ever since that day after I murdered his career, I'm like, okay.
This is your path.
Then because I did raga and there was too many rappers and stuff, so they needed somebody to pair with him.
Give them a good blend.
You come.
You don't even remember the guy's name. Charlie.
One of their names I remember. One tried to beat me up after, so I remember
physically.
That name.
Why? Amy was serious.
Yeah. Because you remember
the musicians' ego.
that was like way back. That was like way back.
So even then, you were very competitive.
We started with competition,
God.
so we don't fear competition.
It's not a problem.
And so we don't see it as a competition anymore.
Amazing.
You know what I mean?
But you know, I've seen musicians. I've spoken to musicians. I've never seen a musician who reacts to his own music with such. I don't know. We played the song which you did in 2012.
Yeah, and he likes it.
You were
He acts like a fan.
Yeah, like you are like a fan of music. It's not like you are not doing it for money. Like you love music. If I locked you in the studio and I left and I give you beat,
True.
you will do it until tomorrow morning.
True. That's thank you for noticing.
Wow.
That type of
So
passion.
you love music.
Good. So I'm a fan of music. You know.
Amazing. So you always listen to music. If you hear something, you say pause. I want to hear something again. Go back.
Yeah, that way I'm that
critical.
critical. Yeah, but not always listening to music.
Okay, of course, you're a normal man too.
Yeah.
What did your parents think about your career at the beginning? Or your choice to do music? Yeah.
Anybody who's known me from my infancy is not surprised what I'm doing today. You know, and it was just that, you know, they would wish you to be a better man. Not a musician.
In their eyes.
Yeah. Like it's a Ghanaian thing, you know. I don't know. Everybody wish you to be a better person than a musician. Until now, the narratives are changing. Same way, and they're seeing the difference in how some of us predecessors have broken the odds and now make it look very appealing. So
they wanted safer careers, right?
Good. So
Safer
today
careers.
you find daughters of or sons and what of billionaires not being only lawyers or doctors, but also
Musicians.
venturing into being great musicians and creative arts people.
That's interesting because even we in media, people didn't think it was a good thing. Like,
Okoka news.
Then away, you're going to do law or something. No, so I feel you.
Yeah.
So you have done this. I'm surprised to note that you are not that old. And I'm not using that to derogate anything because I've listened to you and I love your music and your name, you are still very young, which means you actually really haven't started. You haven't peaked. Yeah, I feel you haven't peaked. You haven't peaked.
I can't speak.
You haven't peaked. Cry.
No.
So which gear are you on?
Nice. I'm on a cool gear.
You are taxing.
We're taxing.
And then you also interesting part. You globalized before you even localized, in the sense that there are people I know in different parts of the world who appreciate you even more than people in, say, certain parts of Africa.
Yeah.
So a lot of people who come from Ghana, they do Niger and then they do SA.
Yeah.
But you you started Ghana and then you went to the ends of the earth and you are like, I don't know whether that's correct.
I absolutely understand what you mean.
It
was a deliberate plan at a point in time. Believing in myself and knowing the fact that music is meant to be consumed globally. You see, and I didn't start doing music. I definitely have to get inspired or must have seen something that got my attention or I got attracted to. So I decided to use use any opportunity available to push the music, because I'm lucky enough to, in my times was when the social media thing started coming in so hard, like from the Twitters and then the Facebook, the high fives, the YouTubes. So if you can really check, a brother like Yapono was one of the brothers who got really popular out there via the YouTube, because there's one King Mojo guy who used to put our stuffs on YouTube and all that. So we took advantage of that, and you can imagine where the YouTube and the online thing is coming from.
Yeah.
They must have been well opened to those avenues. So anything that slots in, they would see. So that's how we were able to, I believe is one of the ways that we're able to cut across into some parts that we didn't even know that they were listening to us. And then for the reggae music's sake, reggae music is a big genre.
Yeah.
Reggae music is known worldwide for the names, like Bob Marley and the rest, who took it to the, Bob Marley and the rest. Not only Bob Marley took reggae to the heights, it went, like I can even say people from back. When you research, you see. So, and realizing also that reggae music belongs to us as much as it belongs to Jamaicans.
Of course.
And when you check it properly, I always cannot say reggae without connecting it to the history that,
of course,
where it comes from, and is a music of black origin.
Obviously.
So once it's music of black origin, we can all relate.
So when you're in Jamaica, how do you feel? I read a book recently that said a Jamaican was telling people that they should visit Ghana because Ghana is their home and that there are too many similarities. And this is from a Jamaican.
Exactly.
And the person was even talking about our food.
Exactly.
Cocoa, plantain.
See, rice and peas, plantain. Ours is wati.
Yeah.
The similarities aren't too much. And even in history as well, the nanny of the Maroons.
Exactly.
Ghanaian, you see Akompong, Kromanting.
They have all those people.
They have, not just the names, but they admit that in history, these are the people from West Africa, literally. But Ghana was like the exit point. So,
exactly.
This is it. And I was speaking to a friend this morning who arrived 2 nights ago, and she's a Jamaican. She said, yo, like everything. I was just telling my mother, man.
Everything's like Ghana,
said,
like Jamaica.
Yeah,
wow.
Man, it's just that we drive on the left and
they do the right.
But everything is similar. So
I had a chat with one of the boys from the Morgans group, and they spoke so highly of you. This is on vacation. They came here, and Skelly brought them, and I don't know whether you know this, but they talk about you with such happiness, reverence, excitement, promise. It's like Stonebwoy is my guy, Stonebwoy. Tell me a bit about your relationship with these groups.
I've been a huge, and I'm still a fan of Morgan Heritage, and I actually had to study them. I use them as my case studies still.
Okay.
When I was growing up, I would watch their videos, times without number, studying how they do the thing, their tours and all of that. So, and it gives me joy that I've been able to study enough closely and put in a lot of work to get to reach their, to get to catch their attention at a point in time, by the song Rango. I think that was the time. One time, one of the brothers, Grams, visited Ghana, and he's a musician, a big one, so he would definitely want to probe into what's going on, and reggae-wise as well. So he's come through, and Stonebwoy kept ringing as one of the names that he was supposed to check out, but we hadn't met at the time. So I was in Nigeria one time not too long ago, and then we made a link. I think on he was actually looking for my link.
Okay.
So that was when the link came through. Like, oh, so hi, and could you believe immediately we linked? That was the same month or the following month we went on tour.
Oh wow!
That's
You're not
wonderful.
tall.
Yeah, same month. Like when we
Wow.
linked, I was going to be in Europe. They were gonna go already, and then once I got to know, I'm like, so why not? We can do this.
Wow.
And that is how I believe is one of the times they've played in Africa a lot of times, but at that time, the link, there's a certain link began to grow where they, I think, find a reason to connect more to Ghana and Africa. And I've always had this mentality of us being the same people, who have to cross, each other's paths and, share our music and all of that. So I think it just happened organically where we began to, I saw, and I give them a great deal of respect. I know respect is reciprocal. So once, I think they even add some on top and give it back to you.
So this was one of the key songs, right?
Liberation. Tell me where you gonna run go. Yeah, I be some Johnny Blaze. Oh yeah. Tell me where we gonna run go. After making our motherland a better place to live. Tell me where we gonna run go when them say we have to pay for the oxygen we breathe. Answer me now, Mr. Big Man. You know this everybody want to go and go off for it. A simple life. It's all we want to live. Give me food, give me clothes, give me love, and give me shelter, shelter. Simple life. It's all we want to live. Give me food, give me clothes, give me love, and give me shelter, shelter. Yeah. Would you hear me, please? This I want you sing me, I sing from the deep. Down in me heart and me, I feel like to weep. Well, if I think I go on where the people can't keep, can't sleep, but they burn it and make come yourself to speak. You are the one to make life easy, same you are make it harder. Oh, after everybody mash up and there is no way to scatter now. Tell me where we gonna run go after making our motherland a better place to live. Tell me where we gonna run go when them say we have to pay for the oxygen we breathe. Answer me now, Mr. Big Man. You know this everybody want to go and go off for it. A simple life. It's all we want to live. Give me food, give me clothes, give me love, and give me shelter, shelter.
This is Nathan. This is very like.
This is Rango. You know, this is one of my favorite Stonebwoy songs.
Tell me about
I mean,
it.
typically you would hear him do a lot of dancehall. What a lot of things struck me about this song. First, the production, really, really, really good, very great, and like was the first time I was hearing him do something like this, especially when he did that second verse, but sell out, on them sell out. I thought that was a very, very, very good. Song. Fantastic song.
This. I mean, this is global. I mean, this. I mean, this
It sounds a lavish rock.
You know, it's of a character that it's music that would never die. It speaks to the
So it's like a Ghanaian song. You can play it anywhere.
And you know, there's a second. There's a second version, sort of this one.
Oh, okay.
What do you call it? Suit and tie. I mean, look for that tune.
Okay.
Listen to the words, what he was seeking to communicate, speaking to issues of corruption, the problems in our
But still,
society.
you usually do a lot of feel good songs. But,
Yeah, but
for
this is
this
very
one,
conscious.
a suit and tie, it looks like Charlie. Why was it economy? What happened? Because this one, Charlie, you beat down on this one.
Them dress up in a suit and tie. No.
No, I want him to talk like that.
I mean, to use your words, you know, we're in a society where we all have to be concerned, and I see the need for us as musicians, the mouthpiece that people revere and people look up to also get involved. You know what I mean? To get involved. So anybody who knows me closely knows that I'm a person who is a concerned, highly concerned and sensitive citizen of so many things. You see? So this is one of the songs that before I recorded the song, God is my witness, this was a vibe in a studio. Like, why this one? Why this one? But them said da 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 da. They tell you say no say this one no. This you check. This
Okay.
And I had this on my mind a long time ago. So it was some I had there was this ache in my heart that I had to put on the thing to speak for everybody else. So I'm grateful, but it wows me if I'm seeing the reaction now. I've had this reaction years ago when I recorded a song. At least I should. This song must have been out in 2013 or 14 or something. So this is how you feel now.
This is what you felt then.
It's a thing that we can relate to on daily basis. I tried to simplify it. I didn't try to go into topics or what, because what do I know? What do I know?
Topics change, but the issues are the same.
Yes, but I feel it.
Yeah, so I mean, I noticed that a lot of your earlier songs were done with Beats Dake.
This was actually produced in Kenya. Actually.
Okay.
I recorded with him, so definitely, you know.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
to big up my
I mean,
people.
do you guys still do you guys still work? Do you guys still do a lot of things?
Lately, it's the communication has been is down.
Somewhere.
Like I hardly hear from him. You know, for I mean, I hardly hear from him. I don't.
Okay, so you're saying there are some songs
And I know he hardly hears from me too.
So it's both ways.
It's
Yeah.
both ways.
So there are some songs you do, you got the inspiration, but there are certain songs that you feel it and it's emotion, it's spirit.
Exactly.
So this is one of those.
Exactly. And there are a lot of these on the EOM album as well, on the reggae side. You know what I mean? So you know, we can't always. See, we are humans, so all the emotions that we go through.
We express in
must
songs.
be sung.
So
some
this is
songs are feel
suit
good
and
songs.
tie.
Suit and tie, but me not see nothing agwan. This song features Kabaka Pyramid. If you know Kabaka Pyramid, you know Kabaka is a great artist. He just dropped his album.
Okay.
He actually works with Damian Marley.
Hey.
You know what I mean? He's a Damian Marley's artist.
Kabaka Pyramid.
Kabaka Pyramid. Big bad lyricist. So check him out. Just knows a big song this is.
Nice one.
The deals they make and the contracts. Pull it up. Pull
Okay,
it up,
okay,
please.
okay,
Pull it up.
okay,
Pull
okay.
it up.
It's from the top.
I represent for all of humanity, for ordinary people, the working class. Representing for ordinary people, the working class, the ghetto youth. And what do them leader them? All is a manifesto. Me no know who them I like to. Come see them, them dress up in a suit and tie, but me no see nothing agwan. Them dress up in a suit and tie, but me no see nothing agwan. Them dress up in a suit and tie, but I don't see nothing agwan. Yeah, suit and tie. Listen up, water man. What we say again? Oi, they look very nice. Dressed in them suit and tie, but they're not satisfied. The deals they make and the contracts they verify leave the streets terrified. I only pack on the land them bagger in. Pack up in a suitcase for go on the plane and let the name a political assignment. No resentment, all when the people complain. Suit and tie, suit and tie. Yo, you have to hear this out to the end. Dressed up in a suit and tie. Yes, I. So it's for every conscious person, you know. Yes, sir. Them not really care about the underprivileged. The youth, them in the ghettos, the favelas and the villages. Suit clean, but them hearted full of filthiness. Them only obligation and the profit in them businesses. Now the masses of the people feel it, cause of the decisions of a few. Hidden agendas, let them keep it secret. But now may I reveal it to you. This hour never for me. All of my people we hustle every day. When I do no evil, just go forget your pay. Just go on all of firm meditation. No matter what the CEO them a say. We dress up in a suit and tie. And them board meetings. I plan fill it off couple of weeks this evening. Me prefer to be independent like Marcus Garvey. Say deny his teachings. Them dress up in a suit and tie. Suit and get tired they cry, opposition they cry, president and nurses they cry. Listen up, man. Guess what? After the diploma, degree and the MBA, can't find no job, no pay. Even if you get one, can't promise permanent stay. 9 months salary delay. I don't know who and who we have to blame. But as long as I have my life and I'm hustling daily, everything will be okay. See them dress up in a suit and tie. Suit and tie. Them dress up in a suit and tie. Suit and tie.
Alright, so it's 3 minutes past 10. We have Stonebwoy on the show. We're here because on Monday he's on our bill. He's the lead actor of the bill. I remember the last time he came, when he finished, he took off his singlet. He squeezed the sweat and said, "This is what I have done and paid for." And then
the people were fighting over the tree, Charlie. I wanted to enter, but
I have a bucket of sweat. Why did you do that? You took off the shirt, you squeezed it on the stage. Charlie, me, I'm an error man. But when this guy drops the tape,
this guy, you and Emma is a big
The difference between LMA and Igbema, it be two things. So LMA, it be the one we know. Igbema, the one we the village. Enemy, they will do that. Who got no enemy? They will do that. Who got no enemy? They will do that. Who got no enemy? They will do that. It be the song I they sing with it inside them. Life I live with it inside them. In a my thing they put it in the speech. They use it, they retard them. And I'm the funny thing I'm a controller. Them they do they put it. I buy them I get by the premier. I run by job. Everywhere I go to the fair. Where the shine one thing got me moving on. Cause my sorrows will be gone away tomorrow. Who got no fear enemy? Who got no fear enemy? Who got no fear enemy? When God say yes, a which man say no, no, no. See them a go end up in a inferno. My thing tough up like a rhino. Now we from the fashion and that I know. To God be the go. I hope you might don't say. I don't fear no fuck. We're the shine away. Cause my sorrows will be gone away tomorrow. Who not get no enemy?
Alright, so this guy's gonna read some comments for us this morning. So there are two differences between an Ewe and Igbema. The second one is Adadi.
Oh, Daddy, I'm gonna feel.
Oh, this guy.
This my way there. Even if you boost like if you put that for the radio top to sing,
It was sing.
it will sing.
Alright, so what I don't know here.
Okay, so let's take some of your beautiful messages coming in for Stonebwoy. This one is coming in from Fifi in Tema. Says that what Bernard Stonebwoy murdered one of my friends at school lyrically at Medas outside inter competition. Charlie, no, we knew Stonebwoy will make it because that our boy was dope. And that
I used to call him one leg soldier. You know, I went to Sinai with stiff knee because of my accident, and I still had plates in there, so I couldn't bend my knee. And I was the only student who wore trousers
Because
at the time. And so after my time now, they had to now get the seniors to wear trousers. So that is like.
They should call the
So I wore trousers from SS1 to
SS3.
SS3.
Because of that.
Only,
In those days in Tema, there was a lot of competitions, a lot of
of I'll catch you on.
I'll bend you.
We murder everybody. See, anytime we needed to make some cool cash inter competition, we just put money. It's not only raga or anything. I could rap actually also.
Yeah, I mean it was very common.
So you could do rap contests, you could do singing too.
I got involved in a few of those ciphers, so I can totally relate.
So if you had all three, you could win any battle.
Just a quick detour. Tell me a bit about that area, because two of my mates in Presec, Kewa and Seshi Doche. Most of the Tema boys were very.
Yeah, you find that musically
now. See, in fact, our everywhere OP.
Your mouth, your pocket, everything. You know Seshi Doche.
So I'm gonna go to Tema boy, like Tema. And no Ashama.
No.
That my boys had but the Ashama boys they're like killer plus.
That time I want
Tema
Life.
you know.
This was the ha Stone for real. Ayigbe Mafia Yaro Zongo.
Me and they do follow.
The Viafela Zawila. Oh, this is a line from the song now. What did he say? The Viafela Zawila. What's up, boy? Something else, oh my God.
It was in the
person this thing was directed at, if you understand by now, Charlie.
What song was that?
Piano the Master. Oh, so he got featured on that track. That's when he dropped that song.
Yeah.
You see the difference? Be say I am born to lead where you are born to follow.
Ayigbe Mafia Yaro Zongo.
Me I they do then they follow.
Okay.
That must be verse of the year. That verse must be verse of the year. Hands down.
KCB.
Wanna be up, I like this.
Ghana no be Jamaica. Fire burn the enemy, oh. Now I'm making the paper. Ojan show Babylon fool. Only young person on the ya. Very for bad, they under. Every day, me I just say it's a holiday. We dey do them every day, where they insane. As I'm Obi, I want a master. Obi, I need a master. Very for crowd, master. Kennedy, Japan, master. Me a master. If you shama tiye lusugan. Me a master. Nyama tiye lusukap. For master. Tigana kosi Trinidad. Master. Oluwa be the only.
You see the difference? You say I am born to lead where you are born to follow. Ayigbe Mafia Yaro Zongo. Me a they do they follow. Pepe them be the shit up. They be a fire as a who as a point up. My level no catapio about Chicona. Why you ladies respect? When you forgive respect, disobey you go fall instead. You for the hear word and keep in check. Matter like this,
Alright, so we're going to wrap up with more comments shortly. So don't forget, it's 24th December. It's brought to us by Vodafone, and you can buy tickets from Citi FM CTV here in Accra. If you live in Tema, you can go to Gian Towers branch of First National Bank. We also have Airport Shell, Maxmart, ANC, Silverbeds, Cinemas, and First National Bank branches at the Junction Mall, West Hill, Accra Mall, Accra Financial Center, and Achimota Mall. You can also buy your tickets online or go to *110# with the 5% discount. And Stonebwoy is going to do.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, it's good.
I gotta be there.
Yeah.
It's the 24th of December.
I tell you,
Really?
it's going to be exciting.
I gotta be there.
And some new guys are on the bill as well. And Bash is going to MC.
Oh,
My man coming back. Easy stuff. All right, so let's wrap up with more quick comments. My love for Stonebwoy is deep. I respect his style like my love for Fufu. Enough respect, Stonebwoy. This is Kafui. Please tell Stonebwoy to drop the song You Don't Know My Name. Okay, we'll probably do that before he goes.
Yeah.
Bernardino, please tell AJ to continue with Stonebwoy. Why? Otherwise, stay on till midday. Big up to Stonebwoy. Can't wait for 24 December. City CBS. Papa Santa Maria. Oh, the last guy. We love you. Why? You make me so proud to be an Igbe girl. Beam to the world. D2R. It be joy euphoria. Okay, good morning Bernard and team, and to your Stonebwoy. Honestly, my day is always made after having great sessions with tracks with Stonebwoy. Buddy, I pray God grants you wisdom always to do more than what already exists. Suit and Tie is my favorite on the EOM album. Kobe Wills from Berekum.
Bless you.
Bernard, you people should just continue the D2R in your studio. Now the show is too late. Some people are downstairs waiting to meet me, but still it's over. I'm not meeting them. This is K in Accra. Bernard, good morning. My favorite is Suit and Tie. Beam. We love our shaman. Big ups to you, Mr. Beam. We got your back. This is Philip Massey in shaman. Good morning, Bernard and team. So proud of Livingstone Stonebwoy. He was my
Micro.
schoolmate
Micro.
back in SSS.
Yo.
He was very, very clever.
Yeah, man.
So they say in notebook.
If you go,
Hey, Stonebwoy.
Micro. Micro be my guy. Charlie, we do away the one repeat you and they say no.
I can't know.
They put down for exam
bad.
sorry. So I'm sad because they had to repeat all my G's.
Your core members.
Your core stick members.
Yes, the Chaco stick members.
Gada, may he so rest in peace.
Okay.
You know, that's my guy. And big ups to
Forget the name to come. to come.
Haruna and the rest.
Medas.
Yeah, Medas. Because
What's
every 2006, 2007.
What's that?
Medas? No. Downstairs for 3 years.
Because when you go upstairs,
because of my knee and my situation, but when they realize about you
are causing more problems.
Bad man. You go.
When they want to punish me, say his leg is paining me. Use that leg
like I actually was like a special student. I went home when I wanted to.
Because
nobody for fee came. So the PE teacher one time just kicked me in the same leg, like he thought I was faking.
To be sure, it was painful.
Charlie, the way we do
they carry
the way we rise up the whole militancy, enter the medals.
Wow. Oh, amazing. Anyway, so let's to say Sultan Drinks also proud to be associated with D2R. Now here are more comments. Kai, you guys is poor there. CTCBS, CCFM. I tell Stonebwoy to please get me one ticket for D2R. I want to watch him perform. Adeline. Hey, Adeline. BK from Ho, the way Richard Sky's Sakura is shining there, you can even see your future. Beam to the world. The studio is charged. No, but seriously, let me say something. Before Stonebwoy came, like, we're already happy talking, but when we dropped the mic, the temperature rose.
The flavor.
That's the Stonebwoy.
You carry something. Stonebwoy carry something. Pull Up is my favorite song from Stonebwoy. This is Messi. Good morning. It's Randy Nuno from Bawi. Please tell Stonebwoy I love his music, especially the one with Sean Paul. Please play
most original. Thank you.
Okay. Beam, Charlie, I feel you too much. Please do me the honor of purchasing a regular ticket for me. Oh, what is this?
Oh, I have. It's with AJ.
Okay, AJ will give it to you. Hey, Sky.
I've purchased 2 VIPs. It's with AJ.
AJ will sort you out. Hey, Sky, are you the one? So people don't know you can sing, so they were surprised you were doing the backing.
I was
yes.
entertainment prefect.
I
was at Ashaman too.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Rako di Rakaka. It's part of the name. No, Neta, it be named that too.
Yeah.
The name be Rako di Rakaka. Aluo Kechi the Pio Pio. You fuck off.
To all the original heartbeat girls, they don't know all of the neat girls. Refix it, don't know it's the Stonebwoy.
Anyway. But what kind of name is that? How can you allow your nickname be a whole sentence?
Charlie, his name be Medicine Man name. Watch the guy wear. If I watch the guy, this guy himself, they sell Cocoa last hour. That name, if you know be herbalist, you can't be anything else.
Oh Lord, Bernard, are you the one who composed? Sky, are you the one who composed the song? I can't hear Bernard's voice again. No, I only knew 2 or 3 songs. Bernard, I'm new from Sunyai. Please tell Stonebwoy, God bless him, because many youth want to be like him. He should continue his humility. But I would love if he does something with Jidena.
Yeah.
Who's Jidena?
Jidena is a
Nigerian
American singer.
So tell Jidena to come and look for us. We are here. Please, I would love to. I know it's a winter day. Okay, forget. I hope you guys are doing Facebook Live with the legend of Stonebwoy, so that we can go all back to watch anytime to entertain ourselves. You guys are just amazing. Kudos and good to be City. Yeah.
From Prosper Islam.
Mabim Day Studio City FM. You do all. Stonebwoy. You go kill me. You do all. Last done. One from MD. Bernard, please ask him how he got inspiration for Any Day. It's a divine message.
Yeah.
That song is some way.
Yeah, Any Day is like it's like a song that I mean inspires. It's a straight song, like even if I go through the pain, whether shine or rain, one thing keeps me going on, because I know that it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be well with me tomorrow. It's inspirational, you know what I mean? Straight message. How else can I explain?
But the beat is good. You chose the right music for the words. It's a nice song.
Yeah, man.
Please, you guys should not carry him more, because the way you guys are happy there, I had the feeling you guys are trying to carry him on. What does that mean? From Optimistic Banana in. I can't miss this show for anything. The last time I was at D2R was when Stonebwoy performed. I was really touched by his performance. At the end of his performance that night, he took off his top and squeezed the sweat out of it on stage. And this was what he said: all this sweat is for you. I'll continue doing my best and put Ghana on the world map. Stonebwoy is a true gem. Beam to the world. This is from Jones in Medina. See you at D2R. Good morning, Bernard and team. I remember 2009. Me and my friend meet Stonebwoy at a Sherman station, and he told us he was going to Black Rasta program at Hits FM. We all joined the bus to Circle. From there, we go our separate ways. I didn't know if you could still remember. My friend's name is called Muhammad. Keep it up. We are proud of you.
Yes, sir. Big up.
Okay. So what did you think we do in Circle? You know, he went to do.
We do road, though.
Charlie, no,
we do road.
Stonebwoy makes me want to run from Kaswa to Adabaka right now because cross my heart. It's like I'm moving too fast. Slow down for me. Stonebwoy wants me to run from Kaswa to Adabaka right now because my heart. I belong to the Beam family. Good morning, Stonebwoy. I'm Diamond from Kaswa. Hi there. This is Melissa Newman. I tell you, Stonebwoy, that I love him and he should keep going higher. Bena, please ask Stonebwoy how his patois is that deep. I've always wondered. Kiki the ultimate. He wants to know how your patois is that deep.
I'll answer that. Let's keep reading.
That's all. Okay. If musicians are asked to meet the president to ask questions based on their kind of music, I'm sure Stonebwoy would be left to ask all the questions. It's official. Stonebwoy first, the rest second. From Boboski inside Takrade. Okay. Then I kindly ask him if he plans to create a hub to inspire and mentor young guys in the community. And when is he going to record with Chronics anyway?
Like he said, he's here.
Any of the questions you want to answer?
Yeah, man. These are not really questions, but they're like, suggestions and words of encouragement as far as I'm concerned to keep doing what I do best. I think reggae music only has given me an avenue to express myself properly, globally as well. So that's why I chose reggae. That's why I had to learn patois, because even if you did hip life, or if you're a hip life artist or you're a Ghanaian artist, you would have to learn how to sing in Twi at least, because you see some of my songs I sing them in Twi and stuff. That is sort of like the official language for a sort of music, if you understand what I'm saying. So to do reggae music and stuff, there's a need for you to know in what common language that genre is done. Seeing? So that's how come we had to study to show ourselves approved for the cause.
Fantastic.
Ah, boy. Yeah. Trouble him. Yeah. Trouble him. Yeah. Bim. Me Joe. Hey. So far me Joe. The last three. Up there. Me Joe. Yeah. So far me Joe. Raka. Bim. Me talk it. Beating a guan, me talk it. This a when you hotter than lava, that's it. And the rhythm a make the girl a twerk it, move. Muntako, yeah. Big nation, I step out. Nobody think about this, a gun black out. Big, them other boy that can do. See the people about Big nation. Even pick me about Big nation. All of them about Big nation. Them feel no Big nation. See the people about Big nation. Even pick me about Big nation. All of them about Big nation.
So these are the anthem for the big nation.
Me sicker than them by far, chlamydia, malaria, and then Ebola. Me dropping eats on top of eats and them sweet regular. To me nothing and no shouting on the wagon and the lyric and the melody. Them I do the talk and it's a branding different. It's like different and different thing in a me mandula. Them say this, them say that. Oh. I put a rag in them face.
You're blown away, aren't you?
She be them starty. Them say this, them say that. Oh. I slap them face, make them trouble. She be them starty.
Everybody!
Big nation, Big nation. All of them about Big nation, yeah. Big nation. See the people about Big nation. Big nation. All of them about Big nation, yeah. Big nation. Unconquerable. You never see me join up in a them this business. Mr. Lava, untouchable land of voodoo. Who you know where fit me no kiss and me tell them. And the music me a refer. Only Big Nation is safer. Welcome every lover and hater. We taking over by miles and acres. Them say this, them say that. I put a rag in them face, make them trouble. She be them starty. Them say this, them say that. I slap the rag in the face. See the people about Big nation.
Nathan, before we play the last song, tell me whether you've seen any guy who can sing so well, rap so eloquently, and then do dance hall so originally.
I mean,
in the same combination.
In Stonebwoy space, the dancehall and reggae and raga space, I can't.
There's nobody.
Samini, I think. Yeah, I mean, he
yeah,
follows
you
that
can
line.
see, you can see,
can tell that
yeah.
he follows that line, but you don't.
Because Samini was the first guy who could really sing.
Yeah, he could do a lot of that.
It's like who could?
Who can?
Can, and he still does. Anyway.
No, I know you are loyal to Samini.
But for me,
no, Samini is a big guy.
Yeah, actually loyal to anybody. I'm me anything reggae dancer I defend.
You know, but for me, the biggest thing, you know, from when I listen to Stonebwoy's verses, I like how the verses are written. This is really nice. No, apart from the words, and it's just the rhythm. That some of
can you guys do a program? I'm just
unpredictability.
saying this, you know, where you just die down lyrics.
Okay,
Please.
he will be the host. He's the best. He's the one.
Just pick a song and break it down for discussion. I think this is done somewhere else, but
Okay.
that's just what the program is about. If
Just the lyrics.
If it's a new song, or you can just pick one song and delve in the lyrics.
Dissect it.
That way, I think it will challenge.
It will move the things to the next level.
And people
So
have to write
what you say about his
I'm not
lyrics?
talking about, look, for example, even when you listen to it musically, like if you listen to like Top Skanker, right? Like the second verse, like you know, like the Grand Godzilla, I am the killer,
Bounty Killer. So
Bounty Killer, I'm referring to the raga.
I am the killer, killing every negative and bad mind filler. See what? Soul healer, musical dealer. I'm selling faster than crack and coke and tequila. Are we wrong?
The lyrics and then the meaning, you know.
How do you get all this together?
The vibe.
Is that, you know, is music the same way, and you know, we just want to do the best of us on every song that we do lyrically, because what we do is we do. Obibeka say, "Me am taka say, oh west, I say oh west. Do man your friend, uni west a member. I say oh west, oh west. You remember, you know, the typical hip life days, or people had terms. I say oh west.
You know, like the initial, if you listen to Paimuka and the kind of things Obrafo said.
No words.
No words.
And again on the
He has
same
words.
and the same
Sorry,
time,
Godzilla,
saying things like
tequila, crack
saying things
and
like, you know, big like a ship, same time me are the anchor. You understand? He's big like the ship,
And same time
he's the anchor. The musicality and the lyrics just are fantastic, and I love how he marries the two, and it's so nice.
So it's a lot of thought goes into it, and there's a lot of talent too.
Yes, and then on top of, you see, because things that are usually very deep don't have, you can't marry the music with something.
Yeah,
will give.
I get you, but he doesn't
reduce
reduce the musicality to compensate for the meaning. That's what you're saying.
And I something I've noticed about all the songs of his I've listened to, the verses are nice to hear, but they are equally very intellectually stimulating. You're kind of enjoying.
The man has a handle on his literary devices. It's plain and simple.
Charlie, you there?
And the very first time I experienced that was his verse on Climax with Samini. It was the first time I'd heard that.
Do you remember what he said? Climax.
We run the whole city. Kawiya
Ata.
them cool like ice. We no matter.